Welcome to the Guys podcast where we talk about Japanese
Alan,
music
we can't
news.
see.
Turn your camera on.
Let's try that again.
Maybe Alan has just melted into Daiko Dex logo.
Welcome to Guys podcast where we talk about Japanese music news and other music related things. Sorry we're a little late, guys. We just finished our Nemafilla reactions that we will post on the Patreon afterwards. What?
Sort out your camera situation.
I see the OBS symbol. I think you need to start the
It's
virtual
gotten
camera.
worse.
Everyone
There
else
we
can
go.
see me.
There we go. Champ,
It's Alan.
pick a spot, dude.
This is especially weird for the audience because Alan was there the whole time.
Yeah, I was like,
My whole, I wanted to try to find out if I can make people car sick without being in the car. So good luck.
You're making
Good luck,
me sick.
viewers.
Oh, now that you say that,
I don't know. Yeah, we could just do this. All right, there. Now you guys don't have to see Champ. There you go. No more Champ.
I'm spinning in circles for nothing. Now I'm gonna fall over.
You just look at me, guys. All right. Anyways, did you make Wave throw up? Did he disappear?
Oh God,
to
he's
throw
gone.
up? Well, hey guys, how's your week going? We'll start with you, Ryan. How's your week, Ryan?
It's been good, man. I've been staying busy.
Nice.
Listening to a bunch of music.
Hell yeah.
I'll mention a few because I bothered to look them up. Ling, Tosite, Victor 7, Emiko Suzuki, 100 Gex, Asterism, Ghost, Tachamaki Walk, Wagamama Rakia. Just all stuff that I liked as I was listening to music this week. So
nice.
fun stuff, man.
That's awesome,
I
man.
love a good Wagamama Rakia song, man. That's good
yeah.
shit right there.
Oh yeah,
That got a lot of editing done finally. Catching up on like 3 weeks of videos I keep making and not editing.
It adds up quick.
It's really easy to make videos, you know?
It is?
It is. It's easy to make them, but actually doing stuff to make them watchable is another thing.
Well, Ryan has the special ability where he can just turn on Twitch and start building Lego sets. Like, I feel like I need to be super prepared before I turn on the camera.
Yeah, I'm like, it's on. I better do something.
This is my favorite Wagamama Rakia CD. This is one Shell gave me. This is my favorite one though. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check this one out. I don't even know what the name. Oh, Onyx. It's called Onyx. It's a really good EP. It's 5 songs. It's amazing.
I remember listening to that a while back, or I recognize that album art.
I gotta listen to it more.
It gets lost in the shuffle. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, this is good. I need to listen to it more. And then I listen to someone else.
Right. It happens, man. What about you, Wave? How was your week, man?
It was good. I listened to some cool new bands. I can't remember as many as Ryan did, but Tone Spoon, that was a pretty cool band. Super underrated. Like polka dot stingray-ish sound, kinda, but also blended with rock.
Okay.
Like heavier rock. So it was a pretty cool experience. Definitely recommend checking them out. I have a reaction to them up on my channel, and yeah, I think I sent you a link. But then there was Hades, who Peter Lim had been talking about, that I finally listened to, and I guess we already talked about on Gaijin Guys, but must have been like in another universe.
He sent me a link for them too, I think.
Tell us about them though, man. I want to hear what your take is on them, because I know with the three of us, we're like, it was really good. I think it was a general consensus, but I was curious your insight on the band.
Not so much from me.
Pretty much everything I love about music, with the heavy rock guitars and riffs. I was surprised there was no guitar solo in the song I listened to, but I think they made up for it for me by most of the song was riff driven, which is like my guilty pleasure in rock music. You know, if it's got a good guitar riff, then I'm pretty much sold. So
Gotcha.
I really enjoyed it. And then, of course, Asterism's new music video for Fiction, which we're going to talk about later.
Yep.
But I guess I'll save that for then.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else you want to mention about your weekend or that song?
Well, I finally made an actual regular schedule for myself, which is shocking.
I saw that post,
How long is
man.
that gonna last?
What's that?
I've tried doing that before. So how long?
And we've all tried. We've all put some effort in there.
Yeah. So
No, I mean, good luck. Good luck, man. It's gonna work out fine.
Thank you.
You got this. You're more professional than us.
Everyone's most successful schedule here is the Guys and Guys podcast, except for last week when we missed Sunday. But
Yeah, but somebody always tries to like sabotage the whole thing.
It was Champ's turn this week.
It was my turn. Yeah, look at this. Guys, I am in the middle of a party.
I'll be there anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that is serious dedication from Champ right now.
Come on, baby.
No. Screw that. That's not serious dedication. When he travels outside of his home further than 20 miles, then I'll be like, all right, that's dedication.
He was in Florida that one day.
I podcasted from Florida, baby.
Florida, I give you credit for it. This, no.
Yeah, to be fair, I did just travel to my mom's house. So it's not much of a distance.
Yeah. Well, how about you, man? How was your week?
It was super busy, but unfortunately not with fun stuff. You know, well, there was some fun stuff included, just not like music-based stuff. You know, I was this week. Every year is like really kind of long and stressful for me because it's my dad's birthday, my son's birthday, it's Easter, it's tax week, and it's the week that I change that my lease comes up on my car. So I have to deal with all of these things in like a 5-day period of time. So I've just been stressed and overwhelmed.
Why?
And just like ready to tear my head off.
You know, well, for one, you know it's coming, and you can do taxes earlier than April. Just saying.
I can't.
Every year I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get them done in January, and then it's like April 1st, and I'm like, crap.
I do it right away. I do February 1st. Bam. That's the day every year. I don't care.
Like 4 days ago, my dad's like, if you get your taxes done, I'm like, nah, I gotta get to it. He's like, yeah, you literally have to get to it. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I do.
I finished them on Friday, dude. Like but I have to wait. We have like a tax guy that like works with us in our family. So I have to wait till he gets information to me before I can even do anything. So I'm always waiting till the last week every year. And it's a pain in the ass because I'm getting stressed out about like, I got to get a new car. I got to get my taxes done. I got to celebrate both these birthdays and Easter. So it's just it's a lot together. But, you know, you get through this week and then everything's.
Yeah, I do my own taxes. I don't know. Luckily, I haven't messed up yet, but one of these days I might.
Oh, I did buy tickets to a show.
Oh, what show? What show did you buy tickets to?
Wave just got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, I know what you're saying now. We got the same tickets.
We got tickets to the BABYMETAL Death Clock show.
Which, you guys are going to the same one?
No, different ones. But we both got tickets to
that
to the tour. No, I wish they're actually, but they're playing everywhere. Like we don't have to travel for this one.
I know.
They're going to like
someone coming to Minneapolis.
Yeah. But I am pumped for that one, dude. I can't believe that that's the tour. So like, that was like the first time that I bought tickets on pre-sale, like ever in my whole life, and I just did it because I wanted to make sure that they didn't sell out before.
Yeah, I mean, 2,000 cap venues in a lot of places, and it's BABYMETAL. Like, I never imagined I'd be able to see BABYMETAL in a small venue, so it's pretty freaking exciting.
Damn.
Well, speaking of BABYMETAL, guess what? BABYMETAL tickets are already tripling in prices with the tickets. So, like, the Dallas show is $50, and now it's $150 for general admission.
I really should have bought a ticket already for sure.
This is why pre-sale was the winner.
Yeah,
because I said it to Wave too when he was telling me about the tickets. That during the pre-sale, the only tickets that were available were the non-general access tickets. So the cheapest ones were like $270. For at least by me, right? So I was like freaking out. I was like, I can't spend that much money. Wade was like, no, try this code. I put in the code. Oh, $80. I can handle that. But I knew like 2 days later they wouldn't be $80 anymore, man. Like, those were gonna, skyrocket.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. Like, it's crazy. So I think it's really cool that they had a pre-sale ticket. I mean, I'm sure they do this with other bands and stuff, but I thought that was a cool feature. Just had to type in the other one as the code, right? And then it unlocked, because I was just looking at it the same way you were, Champ. I was like, what the hell? All these are like past $170. Like, they're like, no, put in this code and it'll be a lot cheaper. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, pay attention to us and you'll know, is basically what they're saying. Like, love our band. You'll know what the code is. You'll get.
They just posted it on Instagram, didn't they?
Yeah.
Someone shared it in my live stream chat.
How many people?
I told all 4 of you. It was in the Guys chat.
I forgot about the code, and then shout out to Salim for reminding me about it, because she's like, you need to go to Vegas. I was like, all right. And she's like, type in this code. I'm like, shout out to Salim. That, by the way, thank you so much for helping me get to that BABYMETAL show. Appreciate it.
They're playing the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, I saw Silverchair and Local H there.
I haven't heard about Silverchair in forever.
Yeah.
This is a good band. It's a good band right there.
Is that a small venue too?
It's like the size of a good gymnasium.
So
I think it's how I remember it. It has like a wood floor. The wood is like strips of wood. It's like a spiral out from the middle all the way. It's probably bigger than I remember, but I remember it being like a big gym at like a high school. So it's not like a big theater, but it's still.
now,
139 GA floor, $139, balcony $979, balcony right, 1,300. Holy fuck!
oh
The
wow,
demand must have
1,400,
shot up.
Opera box 6, 1,500. Jesus,
that's crazy. All right, so you're going to BABYMETAL in Jersey or champ?
Me?
Yeah.
No, they're going to the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. So I'm gonna go
All
over
right.
there.
And then Ryan, did you get one already? Are you going to a BABYMETAL show?
I did not, and I really friggin' should have.
Yeah,
Oh,
now that
man.
you've seen these prices.
Yeah,
Yeah, now if you want to go, you gotta pay out the ass. For it.
Yeah.
I was so shocked though. Like I couldn't believe that the prices were as low as they were during the pre-sale, and I couldn't believe, like Wave said, that they were playing at such small venues. Because Hammerstein, where I'm going to see them, is 2,200 people. I've seen much smaller bands than BABYMETAL there, and like it gets filled up. You know, it still sells out anyway, right? So like I just saw a band that sold out. A venue right down the street from there that was about the same size.
Ryan,
They're way smaller.
it's a Thursday, so I have to it fucks up work too. So it doesn't just cost you the ticket; it costs you whatever you're gonna miss from work too.
Days
well,
of work.
Ryan,
yeah.
just get Taylor Swift tickets, says Surfing Song Wave. They're cheaper.
At this point, yeah.
You know what?
Where? Hang on,
Face
a
was
bunch of
priceless.
Not in California. Definitely not in California.
So, talk about BABYMETAL. They have already started their Sabaton part of the tour. So they played in Leeds, I believe, yesterday. They're already starting their show. Their shows out there in Europe, which is awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to be going out there soon. Can't wait to get there. But we're going to have a special podcast on Wednesday. We talk with some fans about the shows that they went to. If you guys are interested in coming on the podcast for Wednesday, DM me over on Discord. You should join us Discord anyways. We have a lot of cool things over there. We keep you updated on all the Japanese bands. We have a roster of like 30 of them now, like from small to big. And if we're missing one, just let us know. Pubaka helps us set up those up, so shout out to him. Also top 10 stuff you can throw over there. But like I said, whoever wants to come on and is comfortable talking about their experience at the BABYMETAL show or BAND-MAID shows coming up, by the way, DM me, because we can't get to all the shows. It would be really difficult, so it'd be cool to hear your take on it or what you think about the show. You can tell us all the little details and stuff in there and stuff like that. But
Okay, Simno was mentioning when they played Leeds at Wembley. What was that at a festival? Yeah, Leeds festival set lists.
so Wembley set list, we have BABYMETAL Death, Megasune, Papaya, Divine Attack, Monochrome, Gimme Chocolate, and Road to Resistance. And then lead set list was BABYMETAL Death, Megasune, Papaya, Distortion, Metalism, Monochrome, and Gimme Chocolate, Road to Resistance. So they're switching up the set list, which is cool. That's pretty badass.
So they were opening for Sabaton. That's why their set list is so short.
Yeah. It's not too bad. I like the lead set list. That looks amazing. I want to hear
I saw
Metalism
some
live.
fan cams from that.
Yeah?
I don't know if they're still up because I don't know, but it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty stoked about it.
And then earlier this
Wembley
week.
is huge, man. You know, Wembley holds like 90,000 people, I think.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah. And then during the start of the tour, Sabaton and BABYMETAL released a video. By the way, guys, the new Sabaton song, highly recommend checking it out. Hits you in the tear jerkers, but it's a great song. Very powerful. They redid oh my God, they redid a Motorhead song and they fucking killed it. It sounds really good. Joaquin just like nails it on vocals. It's a really good song. You guys should check it out though. Can't remember the name of it right now. I did a reaction to it. It was really good.
Did you know the Motorhead song before you heard it?
1916. No, I didn't. So I went and listened to Motorhead song, and it was good. It was good, but you gotta remember it's like way back in the days. But it was interesting because I've never really listened to Motorhead other than like their hit, I guess you could say. So I didn't really know. I'm pretty ignorant to their music. So hearing the soft side of Motorhead was interesting, first of all. And then when I heard Sabaton's version, they just like blew it out of the water. They like killed it. And then they did a tribute.
What the hell song is it?
They did a tribute to Motorhead. 1916 was the name of the song. Well, going back to the baby metal part, Mirror Mirror, they had a little bit of a description on J-Rock News. It says Mirror Mirror is a song themed around a parallel world called Mirror that was restored within the Metalverse. Explores the idea of shifting between the mirror world and the real world, leaving one to question what's true identity really is. And I thought that was really cool. I didn't even think that deep about that song, but I was like, oh, that's a really awesome concept for that song because we can listen to lyrics.
I didn't the first time that we listened to it, but when I went back and like I was watching the video and stuff like that, did you guys watch the music video for Mirror Mirror?
Yeah.
Not the lyric video, the music video they released.
The one with the live footage?
The one with the live footage, yeah, we watched that one.
Okay, yeah, because like when I realized that they were putting like most of the stuff that was in the lyric video was also like in the music video, like live on stage with them also, I started to like think about what Wave was saying, the first time that we listened to it, where he was like talking about the vibes, like the themes of like, the bird flying during the chorus and stuff like that. And I just went back and I started paying attention to the lyrics and like kind of trying to juxtapose them with the visuals and stuff like that. I feel like everything on the album seems really deep, the way that they've set up, like the tone of the songs with the lyrics, I think really, really work well together.
Yeah, they wrote all their own lyrics, yeah?
I don't think they wrote it on all the songs. I know one of them
they
did.
Or a majority at least.
Well, at least a few of them, because Sue talked about writing for at least 2 or 3 songs in that interview.
Monochrome, right?
I don't know how many.
She wrote for Monochrome, I believe.
That was the one. I think that was the one where she said that she did it all by herself. Monochrome was like her solo writing it, but I think she has a hand in writing the majority of them.
I'm sorry, it's Divine Attack.
Someone else said Divine Attack.
Yeah, yes. Divine Attack. All right, and then they also released the other song they released, which was perfect timing. They did it on the whole tour, like before they started tour. It was they released the First Take, which we reacted to. Wave and I did a reaction to it on the channel. You guys should check that out after the podcast. It was really good, but Ryan mentioned while we were watching it, he's like, I had a completely different reaction.
Ooh, so I've been excited for this.
I want to know what Ryan thinks about it, because we did mention Ryan during the reaction. We're like, Ryan's going to give this song shit.
We're like, don't tell Ryan that. I can't remember.
that there's backing tracks or whatever.
Yeah, we had a conversation about the First Take a while ago. And okay, the Monochrome one was incredible. Like, I thought it was incredible. It was fantastic. And this one, I watched it, I was like, and then a couple guys on Discord pointed out some things, and I had listened to it on my phone, so I didn't get the whole audio thing of it, but just the performance itself. I was like, well, okay. Then I listened to it, some decent speaker, and I was like, oh yeah, that's very. I don't know whose voice I'm hearing on the chorus, like the backup vocals, like. The thing with me was you hype up, like you put out that teaser showing 3 members now instead of 2, and then you bury their vocals under like layers of shit that like backing tracks. I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it.
I do think they went too far. That was a little bit. It was a bit much. Like with Monochrome, you could hear the rawness of the voice much more.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if there was backing tracks.
So that was all. Like you're all tearing up, and I'm like, that wasn't me. I didn't get there.
Yeah, enough. I mean, because even if it is just Sue Metal's backing tracks, it still was amazing. I guess that's what it still like hit me. But I didn't feel like it was a nice raw recording. Like I saw some fan cam footage of like her singing. I'm like, that's what I wanted for the First Take. you know, because you can hear her singing out some of that fan cam footage that I saw for some of the concerts, and I'm like, that's what I wanted on the first take, was that right there where I heard her raw vocals. I think it was Megasune. I checked a clip out. I was like, that's cool. Like, I wish that was on there.
Sue's vocals didn't bother me much. It was just Moa's and Momoka's vocals were just, you couldn't hear
layered
what they were
with the
doing.
back and
It was
track.
just, it was just buried. But Sue's vocals, it seemed like in Monochrome she was just more like into it. I mean, she sang it great, but just more into it on Monochrome versus this. So I don't know.
Would you say
as a follow up to Monochrome, I didn't understand why they put it out. Honestly,
agreed.
Monochrome was so good.
Yeah,
like I think to follow that it should be better.
Agreed.
Or just leave it alone.
Agreed. I thought Monochrome, you could feel the authentic take of it. There was a lot of authenticity to it that was really resonating, I thought, with Monochrome.
It's so weird though, because like, so I haven't seen this, so I can't really comment on the performance itself. But I feel like Baby Metal inherently, like, kind of, when you think about Baby Metal, you think about how great the production is for the band. Also, you know, at least for me, like, it's one of the things that's on the top of my mind. And as much as I would love to hear them like do something completely raw, you know, like in a first take setting or something like that, I don't think I really expected it, because you just don't really get to hear them without production. So I don't know.
That's the implied point of the goddamn show.
Mm-hmm.
I know. We've been over this, Ryan. We've been over this.
Yeah, it does seem like the management. Well, even while we were reacting to it, Alan was like, with Momoko, she's just very. And I said Momoko, I just have a weird accent. Sorry, people. But she's very rigid, you know, in her place. She seemed nervous. And Alan was like, dang, it looks like she's on a tight leash. But I do think like Baby Metal's management is very, very much under control of every, you know, of the perception of the band. And so it's really hard to find that authentic performance that we crave from them, because the management is so particular about what they let out.
Like Scott Miller just said, production is one thing, but they can actually sing. We need to hear more of that, because that's the thing, is that they can sing. So any new fan coming into this, maybe they care, maybe they don't. I guess it depends on the person, right? If you're coming from probably the modern age of music, you don't really care. You know what I mean? Probably not at all. If you're remember like things more authentic and more organic, it might bother you a little bit more. So I think they're just leaning towards like nobody's gonna really care, you know, as much with that. But let's ask everybody else, like, do you guys care? Like, does it bother you? Let us know in the comment section. You know, if you're listening from Spotify, drop it in the YouTube comment section. Does that bother you that they did the overproduction for first take? But it does kind of like undermine the point of first take. I agree with Ryan. It's just like
subverts the expectations of first take.
Yeah, new word we learned this morning. Well, I learned. I should say.
Okay, so could I talk about why I did like that they put this out?
Okay, go. Yeah.
Because I didn't really think about it much until I was seeing a lot of the feedback from the community, who, to like a lot of hardcore Baby Metal fans, it felt like they were kind of recycling content, since they had already put this version of the one out in somewhere else. But like I said when we reacted to it, this version gave me a whole new appreciation for the one. Because up until now, every time I listened to that song, I was focused 100% on the guitar riff, because it's such an epic guitar riff, had such a cool feel and sound to it, that I wasn't really listening to the actual song, the composition and the vocals and stuff. And I never would have heard this version of the one if they hadn't put it up on the first take, you know? So I'm really grateful for that. And there was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember now. Maybe that was
I'll agree with you on that one, because I do think it's cool just to, I mean, if we can separate the idea of what we expect out of like a show like First Take, or what we expect out of something that might be like a more raw organic sound, and just focus on the fact that it's a different version of the song that we wouldn't get normally, then I think it's easier to appreciate it in that instance. Though I do agree, I would much prefer to, I'll always prefer in every situation with every band to hear the most raw, organic version of them that there is. But if it's this or nothing, I'd rather have this. You know, I'd rather have
True.
a second version of the song than not have a second version of the song.
Yeah,
Very true.
and we know why they did it. It was posted the first day of their tour in Europe. It was promotion, you know. So they're giving people something to get Baby Metal at the front of their minds as the tour starts.
Exactly.
You know?
It was planned out very well.
Think if they would they'd release these in reverse, how it would have been if they had done the one first and then followed up with monochrome. It'd been like, wow, that was nice. Then they put monochrome. I'll be like, holy shit.
I think the one might, or like hardcore old Baby Metal fans probably have more of a connection to the one, since monochrome, when they released it, was still such a new song and they hadn't really gotten much feedback on it yet.
That's my view on it too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
because what if you got the one first, Ryan, and then you're just like, well, I don't want to check out the second one if that's what this is what I'm going to get. You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that shows how much they shouldn't have put that one out.
True. I mean, obviously we're going to watch it because we want to talk about it, right?
But did any of you check out the Atarashi Gakko first take?
I've been wanting to for a while, but I haven't had time.
I did.
Talk about a different energy, man.
I checked it out, Ryan. What'd you think, man?
I loved it.
I fucking loved it too.
They're doing their thing, still doing choreograph and stuff, but their voices, I love it.
I don't get it, guys. I watched it and I did not like it at all. I'm like, this is I'm like, all right, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, you all saw it?
I did not enjoy it.
I love that First Take instead of like them catering to what First Take was, it felt like First Take catered to what Atarashi Gakko is. Like the way that they filmed it, the camera angles and stuff are things that you don't normally see on First Take.
Yeah, they gave them room
in AG videos. Yeah, and like the focus on like, you know, their dance steps, like they'll focus on their feet for a second or pull out so they could do team choreography and stuff like that. I just thought it was like a cool. I like Atarashi. AG. I'm gonna go with that. I like AG.
Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens.
Quite a bit.
AG1.
But I think that the thing that Anthony Green, NBA. I'm big fan of their choreo specifically, and as somebody that comes from like that K-pop area where I watch a lot of choreo, their choreo is unlike everybody else's. So to see them do it in like a raw, organic setting, like a First Take studio. It was kind of funny, but it was also like just cool because they're random and unique and like totally different.
See, I'll say this. I love that they were having fun.
Yeah.
It was really cool that they were having fun and having a blast doing it, but I just couldn't get into the song. I was like, this is not for me. Sorry, Ryan, you froze there. Go ahead.
I was going to say there's a couple, I think it's Instagram or Suzuka. I'm froze again.
No, you're good.
I'm getting you.
Yeah, we're getting you.
We can hear you.
I'm getting freeze frames here, so I guess where Suzuka goes through, she just draws for like an hour or so, and it's very interesting drawings she does.
When was this?
It's just her drawing, and then she'll show. It's been out for a while. Just have to look it up on Instagram. I'm sure the chat will.
Wait. One of the members were drawing?
Yeah, the lead singer.
I thought you were talking about Baby Metal when you said Suzuka. Okay.
No, Suzuka is she's the main singer.
Oh, okay.
Atarashi Gakko.
Yeah.
And then she just drew for like a while.
I felt so bad.
Interesting drawings.
I felt so bad because people were sending me that song and they're like, dude, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? I'm like, I kept going like, I don't get it, guys.
Well, I gotta be honest, Alan, it's far from their best song. Like I think I think the choreo is cool, and I thought that the performance on First Take was cool. But if we're talking about just from a song perspective, it's mid-tier, if not low tier, in my opinion, of their songs.
I love that they were having fun though. It was a blast watching them. I was smiling the whole time. I'm like, I will never listen to this again. But it was a good time, like watching them. Like I would go watch them. If somebody's like, hey man, you want to go check this out? I'm like, I want to see some weird dancing while doing whatever they're doing, singing wise. You know, I was like, it's like fascinating. It might be one of those things that like takes some time because it's so different that it's going to take a moment to get used to. But wait, what did you think of the song?
What did I think of what?
Did you hear it? That the AG song?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Sorry,
Okay.
champ. I cut
Alan,
you off.
I think one, I could show you AG songs that you'll like, but two, it is so much about the performance. I mean, they have like one where they go up there and there's like a their choreo is like a battle over a relationship, and one of them like knocks the other one out and pulls out a gun. It's like pretty crazy, but it's like a play. You know, like if you like plays, you know, I think that you would like that type of thing.
Yeah,
That's more of their gimmick.
When it's kind of one of them, if you get into when you look at the lyrics and what it's about, they cover some pretty serious topics too. Even though they're goofy as hell, some things they talk about are pretty serious shit. And then you see how their performance plays into what they're talking about. There's one it's about schools and how teachers treat the girls and stuff, and it's pretty dark topic. But then you see how they're handling it with the video and everything. I just see them as super creative, and they're doing something that I normally wouldn't pay attention to. But the sound is Sue's voice is so powerful, and it's just getting stronger. And then you see them interacting kind of the way BAND-MAID does. They do a lot of stuff just together, you know. So there's like this
Chemistry.
Yeah,
They're buddies.
So yeah, I don't know.
Radio Rafa says sometimes goofy people don't get other goofy people. Nice one. I just want to give a shout out real quick to Midwest Metal for the super chat, $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. He says, Ryan going to Japan? ? I'm jealous. Don't call for delivery health. It's not what you think. Your daughter won't approve.
What is delivery health?
I don't know. I have no clue what he's getting at there.
Now I gotta look up.
Is he talking about? Oh, maybe it's a joke
I don't know
about.
if-
I
I don't
know
know
where
if
it's
you should
coming
look that
from.
up, boy.
Hold on. I know where it's coming from. Maybe it's from that stream that we did, and we said that was your daughter. Your wife?
So health means something different in this context.
Or is that what he's talking about? I don't know.
I
What?
don't know. Maybe Midwest Metal needs to clarify.
Because
The way
somebody,
that he wrote it, I immediately thought that there was going to be delivery of something that is
I don't know.
not food,
I'm
but you
thinking.
could eat.
Oh, it's call girls.
It involves the horizontal shuffle.
All right, moving on. Anyways, Baby Metal. There's a bass.
Thanks for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat. Sayaka from Hagane put out a bass cover to Baby Metal Megasune, which is really cool. It's a really good cover. You guys should give that a check out. It's pretty awesome. Again, before we move on to Asterism, guys, if anyone went to those Baby Metal concerts, hit me up over on Discord if you want to join us on the podcast for this Wednesday. We're going to be talking about the Baby Metal concerts that have already happened. And we're going to do the same thing for BAND-MAID also, or any bands, honestly. Hanabiye, if you're going to any of those shows. I know we're going to talk about it in a second, but we're going to Man with a Mission. Ryan and I are. We're going to check them out live, which you should probably go check out some music from them. So I can get familiar
Chicago?
with them.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to Chicago. So, but yeah, if you guys are going to any of those shows, hit us up if you guys want to talk about it with us on the podcast. Asterism released their new EP not too long ago. We kind of briefly talked about it a couple weeks ago. I finally listened to all of it. I was pretty freaking impressed with it. They also came out
so good,
right? And then they came out with a music video I didn't even know until this morning, but I've already been listening to the EP and I enjoy it. It actually reminds me of Mayu from Nemophila a little bit, and a little bit of Sue from Baby Metal. Like there's
her voice?
Yeah, like there's elements of Sue's vocals in there. There's elements of Mayu's vocals. Like I felt like I was hearing. I was like, interesting.
So happy with their voice because a band that's known for their instrumentals and you got this is like, well, I want to sing, I can sing, you know what I mean? And then I was like, I hope you can sing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just good or adequate, it was just unique, and I was like, damn, like everything I heard, I'm like, wow, she's really got something here. Like how frustrating must it have been for her. Like I don't know what the scenario was or what the situation was where she didn't sing, if she didn't believe in herself or they didn't want to risk it because they were known as an instrumental band.
I think
to have that ability there and just not put it forth, I'm glad she finally did.
I heard she was working on it for a while.
That's my theory. That was what I was about to say. Like I think she was working on it, waiting until she was ready to actually do it.
Because even like a year ago, they had like one or two songs out that they would do live, and she would sing, and it was like, wait, Haruka was singing. What's going on? And
right
now they got a whole freaking EP, so it's damn good too. Damn good. It adds a whole another aspect of feeling to their music. They put so much emotion into it instrumentally.
Bro, what
You
about
can
that?
see her-
What about the bass player though, man, on the entire EP? Can't remember his name, but he fucking slays.
Miu, is that the bassist?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Ugh.
But yeah, I mean, they're all just insane anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Did you guys all watch the music video?
I haven't watched the music video. I've just listened to the
Oh.
song though. Go ahead. Wave has a lot to talk about with this Asterism EP, right? You say you wrote some
A lot to
things down?
talk about. Well, I haven't heard the EP. I watched the music video,
Oh.
and the only song I've heard besides Fiction was Hullabaloo.
Mm.
But
Okay.
the music video really caught me off guard because there's a lot of shots in there where Haruka wasn't even holding a guitar,
Yeah.
like being just really expressive and using body language and stuff, and actually acting in a music video. And I was like, that really hit me hard because I know as a musician who likes to hide behind a guitar, you know, because it's kind of a little comfort safety blanket sometimes.
Man.
And like for her to put that down and first music video go straight into no guitar I thought was pretty impressive, you know?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing it
I
right
was- I
here.
was
Here's a
surprised.
shot of her going like this, like emoting. Sorry, Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree, and it was neat to see that too because I mean, we've watched many videos where she just pours her heart out through her guitar, and then to see this other aspect of it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I thought it was pretty cool too how it followed this song, at least Fiction, followed that pop structure pretty closely, but their musicianship throughout the different parts, like the crazy tapping parts they start in the pre-chorus and are doing throughout the song while she's singing, and it's just like, holy crap, the musicianship is still matching the level they were at before with the instrumental music, but I think it'll be more appealing to more people now, kind of like BAND-MAID, how they've mastered that formula of cool progressive elements and hard rock elements and even metal elements, but they still fit it into a pop structure that could hook even casual listeners, you know?
This could be just a way to do that. Like,
Yeah.
well, maybe if we had vocals, they would just have a bigger reach. It very well may be. Maybe it's a little
And
bit
they
of both.
deserve
She
it.
really wanted to sing, and it's going to benefit them to bring in some more people that don't just want to hear, shredding the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I think you have a ceiling if you're an all instrumental band. Like, I mean, you can get to a certain point, you could be the most popular instrumental band out there, and you still have a ceiling.
Just like-
so the
just like
second they add vocals, they open it up.
Just like Polyphia, right? They started adding vocals. You know, there's only
Exactly.
Oh,
You
they
know.
did?
well, they started having guest singers on there and stuff like that. They started
yeah.
introducing that more often in their tracks. I was gonna say
I assume that's going to lead to permanent vocalists probably being inserted into the band too.
And I'm all for it. I know a lot of people want the instrumental to stay, but what I think is going to happen is they're still going to have instrumentals, but I think a majority of it will be with vocals, which is, to me, pretty awesome because they have the ability to hold their own as an instrumental band. But my overall review of the EP, I thought the musicianship was really, really good, and the vocals were good, but I think they're going to get better. I think the melodies are still linear right now, but I think later on they're going to be more intricate because like you can feel like she's about to do other things, and I think I'm just excited to hear the next thing because I feel like the vocals are just going to get way better because they're already amazing on this, and I think they're just going to evolve with the musicianship. You know what I mean? Because musicianship is so good, it like on such a crazy level that it makes the vocals sound. They're still good, but the vocals are not at her guitar playing skill yet. Does that make sense?
They brought some of the instrumentalism down a little bit,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and which
it's
is
good.
a little disappointing. It's like, I still want to hear all that same shit, but it's with vocals.
Yeah, there was no guitar solo in Fiction.
But a
Which
first,
sucks.
And this is
Well, I guess
this
there
is-
was. It was just
Hold on.
really simple.
but a first EP like this is crazy. Like this is their first full vocal EP. That's phenomenal. How many bands
Yeah.
can do something that great? With that, like that's insane. So I'm super excited to see what they come out with next. And when she starts adding more character to her voice too, like I don't think there's much grit in this one. She keeps it very clean, but I know later on, because when you're learning vocals, you start with the clean first, and then you start adding nuances and character to your voice, or like fitting the story more. Like we hear with like Mayu from Nemophila, you can hear that's all gonna come, you know, because they're so young, and it's just gonna get phenomenally better. I can't wait to see what like they're gonna look like 5 years down the line. I think it's gonna be pretty amazing.
True.
Bill B says they should hire a singer. How can she shred if she's singing? You sing, then you shred. She's also doing like tandem tapping between guitar and bass, and she was singing over the top of it.
You can do it. It takes a lot of practice. I have a few riffs where it's shredding. You can sing over it. You just got to find the pocket and where the sing in between the notes.
Yeah, man. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Possible.
Totally possible.
I'm glad that she's the one doing the singing, because I'm a huge fan of instrumental music. I think it's really cool, but part of that ceiling is it's a lot harder to make an emotional connection with a person through instrumental music. Like a lot of what we love about our favorite bands, or at least for me, is getting to know them as people, seeing their personalities unfold on stage and their lyrics, you know? Like you get to know what's on their mind and what they relate to, what they think about. And so adding that lyrical concept, and especially from Haruka, who is the heart and soul of Asterism, that's going to lead to such a more personal connection and maybe help them to grow beyond where they are now, because they've been somewhat stagnant besides those anime covers they did, you know, and they deserve a much wider audience for their level of talent. So I think her adding this element and being able to have that more personal human connection now with lyrics is going to be huge for their growth.
So what do you guys like? What do you guys like better? Right now, not talking about the potential for the future. Do you like their music that had just instrumentals, or the music now with the vocals on this first?
I like it better with the vocals, honestly. I felt more into it, but I could be biased just because I've been doing nothing but training vocals, you know, for this past 2 years and doing lessons and stuff like that. So I guess I'm just more honed in on vocals. So I love hearing intricate bands like Asterism, like, and how they decide to do vocals over technical riffs, because I do the same thing. So maybe it just appeals to me a little bit more, and that's why I like it. Because I love seeing how people weave vocals in and out of technicality, because the guitar was still technical underneath. Yeah, they brought it back a little bit, but not too much. There was still some things that are very hard to sing and play at the same time that they were doing. But you don't realize that until you try it, and you're like, oh fuck, that rhythm is a little weird there. You know how to change it up. So
they seem like the kind of band though that works stuff out to the point where they could play it live before they really commit to it, because I think like they seem like a band who jams stuff out, and that's where their ideas come from, because they're so tight knit as a unit.
Quite possible.
what about you, Champ? What do you like better, the instrumental or vocal stuff?
I haven't heard it with the vocals yet, so
and you, Ryan?
Talk on that.
How about you, Ryan?
Well, I don't know which is better, because I really like her vocals. Like I was, like as Rich made a comment, can't expect her to play like Vine and sing like Psyche. Well, she's not that far off from both, dude. Like surprisingly, her vocals are really strong. Like way more strong than I thought they were gonna be. And it didn't sound like somebody's first try at singing. She is fucking good.
She's been practicing.
Playing, we know how awesome that is. So she's not. I mean, we can expect a lot of her because she's shown us she can already do it. So
yeah,
I would like to keep that same kind of excitement going on that they have in their instrumentals, just with the vocals. I don't know. I'm sitting here, you know, while you guys are answering, I'm like, well, what do I rather listen to? And I think both. Like right now, I'll go listen to their new EP. Yeah, more repeatedly than I would the instrumentals, because kind of which I don't know, it just gives you something like another aspect to listen to.
Yeah, another layer.
Yeah.
And this is just her first EP. Like I feel like the longer she is singing, the more creative she'll get with the composition, because it doesn't matter either way. She doesn't need to be singing on top of the riffs. She just needs to compose music where each has its time to shine. She can sing, and then she can shred without singing and focus 100% on the guitar, then go back to singing. Like she doesn't have to choose.
It'd be great to have it'd be great to have an album where it's like, you know, 75% vocals, and then there's just a couple fucking badass instrumentals like we know they
Yeah.
can do, you know?
That'd be sweet.
Like somebody was mentioning in the chat, I'm sorry, Nero was saying she has a voice coach. Well, I totally believe she does because I think she's been working on it. I don't know if there's any information about that, but most people that, because I don't think she just started to sing out of nowhere. She's been working on it. I guarantee you she's been working on it since she's probably like 15 or something, you know? So
Singing covers.
yeah, and then we've heard her singing some covers and stuff like that. It's definitely a work in progress. Because when musicians like really hone in on that stuff, they work at it. You know, there's a lot of practice involved in it. And singing, there's a lot of layers. You gotta work with hitting notes properly, and then you gotta work with your volume, your breath control. Then you gotta worry about tonality of your voice afterwards, and you gotta focus on one thing at a time. Just going from like experience, remember focusing on notes first, and then I had to focus on breath control, and then you had to focus on control of range, and then it's so much when you're doing vocals because it's all organic and your voice can mess up at any time. So she's probably been working at it for a few years, and then bam, she came out with this and didn't disappoint, you know?
Yeah, it's like speaking after not enough. As I'm trying to talk and I can't. After enough practice, it becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Like when you are learning a new skill, you do have to overthink it. So you consider all the elements you were just talking about. But it seems like she did that all
already
off screen, you know, and then came in after she had developed her skill at a level where she can handle both vocals and guitar live.
Yeah.
I wonder which one is like the second nature. You think the guitar is the second nature at this point, and she could just like
definitely
play it without
100%
thinking about it while she's thinking about the vocals?
I think it's definitely guitar second nature because when I'm on stage singing, I don't think about the guitar. It's complete because that part's already in the bag. You know what I mean? It's like you're just vocals all the way. You know. I think so. Ryan, you would know. What did you start with first? You did guitar and then went to vocals, or did you do it all at once?
Yeah, guitar then vocals, and sometimes, I mean, if you play guitar enough or a song enough, sometimes I've literally been in the middle of a song trying to remember the next lyrics or the next chord, and then my hand just goes where it's supposed to go. I'm like, oh yeah, muscle memory literally kicks in and saves everything.
Yeah.
Because whenever I sing and play, I'm always trying to remember what the fuck the lyric is. Like,
the worst thing you can do on stage is think. You just gotta be in the moment.
Absolutely.
True. Yeah. That's so accurate.
And sometimes
I'm always trying to remember. Like I can't sing up to the level I want to, like believably, unless like my eyes are closed, and when I have to. But I have to like read the lyrics all the time, so I just don't take the time to memorize them. So it's like this, it's a battle the whole time I'm ever doing anything. Unless I have it memorized. I have it memorized, I'm all good.
Something I've noticed is like I'm always like rewriting the lyrics like constantly. Because I always improv sometimes. If I forget the lyrics, I just improv some vocals. I'm like, oh, that's way better sounding. Changing
freestyle.
That lyric. Yeah, I freestyle all the time. Oh man,
bro, I don't know how you guys do that. I had the best vocal responsibility in my last band where I was the backup screamer, and I really only had to hit one note ever. Like, sure, I'd hit that note several times throughout the song, but it was just one long note, and I would never have to worry about it.
Like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna keep focusing on the guitar and just move on. Just be done with it.
Wait, do that scream again? That's I want the raptor scream.
That's my pig squeal, baby.
It's a pig squeal morphed with a raptor right there.
Okay, now we know what you're doing in the song that we wrote together.
Yeah, now we know what he's doing. All right, moving on, guys. We just reacted to the 2 new Nemophilic covers. They will be up on Patreon after this podcast. But we checked out In This Moment Forever, and we checked out the other song, which was, I already forgot the name. Oh, Hellstorm. Love Bites.
Love Bites.
And I thought they were amazing covers. I thought they were probably 2 of their best. Hellstorm being my more favorite one. But Mayu kills it vocally In This Moment. And as Champ mentioned in the reaction, it was pretty hilarious because, I think it was Wave. He said Tamu looked bored playing the drums for part of it.
Yeah, I said that.
But yeah, so let's tell everyone, give everyone our thoughts on what we thought about the covers. We'll start with you, Ryan. Go for it.
They were done really well.
Great, good job. All right,
I want to see them play metal covers, man. I'm tired of them doing like shit that's just boring for them to play.
But they're not a full metal band, you know? They're like
bullshit. Nemophil's not a metal band.
No,
they're
not
fencers.
a full. I said not a full metal band. They're like very like they're a bunch of genres put together. They're not just,
I know, but I want to see them.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I want to see.
Their last album was like early 2000s.
I'm not a fan of Hailstorm, dude. I don't like anything I hear from them.
That was the most metal cover they've done, I think.
I thought she killed
what
it.
they did really, really well. And in this moment, I was looking forward to that. But the song they picked was like the most normal rock song in this moment ever did. And everything else they do would better suit them. There's my thoughts on it. Quit playing easy shit. They're more skilled than that.
Mayu's vocals were not easy though, but Mayu had the most challenging job out of both the covers, I think, because those vocals are not easy at all.
Especially the second one, the what's it called? In this moment one. Oh my god, the layers that she had to do too. Obviously, so it's covered there. They clearly, I think, had recorded it prior to then because you could hear her vocals layered towards the end of the song.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
The layers that she did sounded amazing. Her raspy harmonies with herself, just fucking nuts.
Radio Rafa said Tamu looked like she just woke up or knew that she had to cook dinner soon. But yeah, I do
kind of wish they would have picked it. I do want to hear them do like because they have a really strong sense of that like 2000 2010 metalcore sound, right? And yes, they do more than that, but they do strongly veer into that territory. And I can't think of a song that they've done a cover from that really truly came out of that era. I don't think they have yet, right?
Raider Rafa's on top of it with these comments today. Nemophila is a fluffy hell.
Well, they are by design, man.
It's like this podcast.
Fluffy, sexy hell.
Man, I gotta mention, I saw Polyphia last weekend.
Oh shit!
I gotta talk about it a little bit because we didn't have our podcast, right?
Well, we just talked about Polyphia for like a half hour.
Yeah, but not me seeing them fucking live.
All right, let's finish Nemophila and we'll talk about Polyphia. Wave.
Right, well, I don't want to give too much away about the Nemophila. I want them to go pay for Patreon.
I mean, either way, you can see our instant reactions. Like, go ahead, Wave. What did you think? Tell everyone what you thought
of the Nemophila covers.
Yeah, your overall thoughts.
I thought Maya's voice is what, like, all I could focus on because she has such a great vocal tone. But like Ryan said, like the instrumental, they had some really cool spots where they would take to go off and have fun. Like Tamu had some cool drum fills. Saki had some cool licks, but it was like musically not that exciting, you know? I don't know. But it's because they were covering someone else's song.
And they're so good. Like I can't like there's so few bands that they actually can cover that I think would be as good as the Nemophila original, right? So I feel like it's almost always going to be a little bit less than what their originals come out with.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. That's funny. Ryan and I were thinking the same thing. Hey, we see and other music news because we know other bands will pop up. Are talking about Japanese music. Ryan, I do want to hear this. I haven't seen Polyphia live, so yeah, tell us about that.
All right. So I took my wife Amanda and my son Elliot with me to go see them in Columbus, Ohio, which is actually a very pleasant town to hang out in for a couple days. And they're not, I listened to them quite a bit and they haven't. I know Elliot, they've heard a few songs and they were like, what's this interesting, you know? So I was curious how they would react to them live. And I even reacted. I was taken aback by how their performance was. They came out and the bass player and then Scott LePage, the one guitarist, were just on the mic, getting everybody loosened up, calling for crowd surfing and moshing. And their music is not really moshing music like at all. Their old stuff is, but their new stuff wasn't. But they came out and started playing, and the presence of Tim Henson was just unreal. Like I haven't witnessed a presence like that on stage is fucking crazy. So I've been to
What's
a lot
he
of
like
shows
live?
lately. Just he didn't get on the mic once. He just came out and played his guitar, and it was just like I was awestruck. I was like, oh my god, this is so much more like feeling into it on display than what I thought there was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the constant involvement with the crowd, and Amanda and Elliot loved it. They're like, I like that way better, because they've been to see BAND-MAID and Nemophila, and that was their best one was seeing Polyphia, and they're is instrumental freaking prog rock, and neither one of them are into that shit, but they had a blast, man.
Dude. Tim Henson is something else.
So they are that good live also, like because you've heard the recorded stuff. How does it compare hearing them live?
It was just unbelievable. Like I was just blown away by him. I expected greatness, and they were like, "Oh yeah, well, here's this motherfucker." it was just crazy,
dude. That's so awesome.
Like I literally, we were
man.
walking away. I'm like, witnessing him play was what it must have been to see Stevie Ray Vaughan play live. That's how impressive it was.
Damn.
Never got to see Stevie play. But I'm like, that's had to have been what it was like. So it was
like modern day. It's tough to become a guitarist that will go down in history as legendary, but so it's like, because there's already so many legendary guitarists out there, and to do something new that really surprises someone and cements you as a unique guitarist, it's impossible for almost 100% of us, but for Tim to do something that is so unique and be such a master of it, that's pretty crazy.
He would do something, and in my face, I know, it was just like, what? And I would look at Amanda, and she'd be like, what? Like, she even understood it was just ridiculous what he just did.
I wish I was there, man.
They had a band play ahead of them, which I don't remember the name of it. They were not very good.
Yeah, if you don't remember the name, it can't be
maybe
that great.
it's
But
good
they played for a fucking hour, dude.
Oh,
started a little late. They played for an hour, and it was just like, come on. And Elliot, he was getting into the pit, having fun. Then they got done, and then they started setting up the stage. He's like, wait, that wasn't Polyphia? I'm like, no, it wasn't Polyphia. Like, I didn't even know he was there to see. So he was enjoying himself. And then Polyphia came out, and he was just blown away too.
That's awesome.
But,
nice.
Yeah, it was an incredible show.
Yeah,
sweet, dude.
I listened to Polyphia this past week. Actually, it's been in my shuffle. It's
nice.
Always awesome when it comes on.
And Wave, Clay Aishelman, the drummer. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, I saw a video of him like when his metronome went out, and he was keeping the beat by like someone was tapping on his leg.
Yeah,
Stay
with
with
you.
the
Hear the rest of the band. His monitors went out. He couldn't hear the band. He played every song with just the reference was the tap on his leg, and he played the songs.
And it sounded tight.
That is crazy.
Who was
he doesn't
tapping
play
on his
straight
leg?
beats. The sound tech. Like
Soundtrack had good rhythm, apparently.
Well, he
I
could
want to
hear
give that
the
guy credit
click.
then too.
He could hear the
like
click,
that
but he
guy.
couldn't like put it in his ears while they were playing. They were like in a festival, so it wasn't like they stopped the show.
Oh my!
Right.
Yeah,
I remember that footage. That's amazing.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy, dude.
to not be able to hear the band, dude.
Yeah,
For both of them, I want to give that sound guy credit, man. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to think as quick on my feet and been like, okay, I'm gonna tap on your leg, buddy.
Yeah.
You got this.
and even to have good enough rhythm to be tapping like in the pocket enough to be a metronome, like that's advanced level drumming.
You gotta know the songs well. Obviously.
yeah.
The time signature changes.
That's just wild,
Exactly.
man.
They're not a simple band, they have a lot of
they're
like
not
drum
at all.
stops and like changes of pace. It's like, man, you gotta that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
Like if it was a Blink-182 song, like whatever. We don't need to hear the rest of the
I
band.
could have slept through it. Fine.
Yeah.
No one will notice.
All right, guys, bringing the news over to BAND-MAID. We have this awesome, amazing Miku documentary that's over on Orange's channel for the. He does a lot of videos about BAND-MAID, does a lot of documentaries, but they did Miku on there. They released all 3 parts, and today they're doing the full documentary today after this podcast. So after this podcast, they will have that full thing up there. And there's also a new cover that they released on another channel called BMCD, and they have a Discord that's strictly about BAND-MAID. That's also releasing here in the next hour and a half. So they have two.
Yeah, I got some stuff to say about that.
All right.
To build some hype, this is a project that Bjorn has been working on, I think, for almost a year, and he's been waiting on my drum tracks for most of that time. But the speakers,
he learned not to contact me about being involved in these things.
There's 6 musicians from 6 different countries, which I thought was really cool. We actually posted a trailer on Gaijin Guys last week. I don't want to spoil too much, but Nam, who worked on that cover with me, is featured on it, and it starts about 45 minutes after the podcast ends today, 3:45 Central Time. So, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Heck yeah!
Hell
So
yeah.
Guys, these covers they put out are amazing, even the ones I'm not involved in, which is most of them. No, they're super high quality and they don't mess around. So yeah, please check them out.
It's true. Yeah, there's a lot of people working behind the scenes on these things too, you know, and they deserve a lot of credit.
yeah, that whole community behind it, guys. So definitely go ahead and check those out. Those are releasing. Ryan has some news for us about BAND-MAID.
Yeah, they're doing several radio spots here this month, which I think is kind of cool. Actually, it must have been one a couple days ago. FMK sounds great with Kabato and Psyche. April 20th, Kiss FM, Kobe, Wave, Miku, and Psyche. Looks like it's the Miku Psyche team again. April 20th, Station Lift, FM Kumamoto on April 28th. So they got some stuff coming up to doing promotions, man. So I don't know.
Hell yeah!
Hopefully they get back to doing radio shows whenever they get a chance again, because that was hilarious.
Also,
I don't think they're gonna have enough time to do that, but you know.
Also, I joined Made News Network. We talked about BAND-MAID and Gaijin Guys. If you guys want to check out that interview, I did that with them.
You get to learn which Gaijin guy Alan hates the most.
I was kidding.
That's gonna be such a surprise.
I was joking. Yeah, but I can see it, people will be like, he's not joking. I'm joking. It was a fun
They
interview.
interviewed me too, but they haven't put it out yet.
You must have said a lot of bad shit in there. They must be cutting it out.
Edit it and make it look good.
Trying to edit it.
I've been there.
There's gonna be
10,000
involved.
Love talking to Peter and talking to Nix. Nix comes on a podcast frequently too sometimes, and it's always awesome talking to him about BAND-MAID. They do nothing BAND-MAID. They do nothing but BAND-MAID also. So you guys should check that out too. They keep track of all the concerts and everything. Peter's always going live talking about it. So really, really awesome stuff over there at Made News Network. Both situations just really cool what they got set up.
Definitely.
All right. So, Man with a Mission, we were talking about it. Ryan and I are going to, wait, which show are we going to? I bought the ticket, but I don't remember where it is. Chicago. We're going to Chicago. Very cheap ticket, too. It wasn't too bad.
Chicago.
I just need to figure out I need to figure out my travel, how to get up there, but should be good.
Yeah, I'm flying down to Atlanta Friday. Then flying back and then going to that show freaking Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I have enough free points to get a free flight up there, so I think it should be good. Or I'll just get a bus ticket or something. I think bus ticket wasn't too bad. But North America, so Man with a Mission is unleashed upon in North America, Europe, and UK. So they're going all of them. They're calling it Wolves on Parade. Love the name. Fans with Man with a Mission, prepare to howl. Man with a Mission, the Japanese rock band that famously dresses like wolves, takes on North America, the UK, Europe, and in their upcoming tour, Wolves on Parade. The Wolfpack kicks off the North American tour on May 14th in San Francisco, California. The band continues its 8-stop tour across the United States and Canada before hopping across the pond to Europe and the United Kingdom. Their Europe circuit includes 2 festival appearances at Rock for People in the Czech Republic and Resurrection Fest in Viverio. I don't know if I said that right. Spain. Some stops on the tour have upgrades available, including VIP packages. I don't know if that means, I doubt you're going to meet the band. I always wonder with bands like this, like how many original members are actually still in the band since they all have wolf masks on.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The Last Rock Stars leaps into theaters with a movie.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that an April Fool's joke?
Is it an April Fool's joke?
April 1st.
Oh, it is April 1st. Fuck.
The final rock stars.
It was a brilliant. It was a
Damn it.
nice thing they put out, dude, because they knew how ridiculous it looked. But
You
people would be
should
like,
you should have let it go. I would have fell for it, dude.
Sorry.
I would have
Dang
fell
it,
for
Ryan.
Fuck, I'm not reading it because I fell for it last year. Remember, I did the same thing. I pulled up
So
a
what does the
J-Rock
article
article.
say?
No, screw that. No,
No, it's funny though because
I
they
wanna-
play on the fact that people be like, maybe they would. They call themselves the last rock. They're gonna be the last movie stars.
yeah, they
No,
call
they're
themselves-
absolutely right. I legitimately believe that instant.
It said the final rock stars. You remember last year we got tricked with the card thing where they did the Japanese cards or whatever.
Oh,
we-
that wasn't real?
That wasn't real.
The playing cards for Japanese
Yeah,
bands?
it was a April Fool's joke. Oh, okay,
I,
fine.
I still want that to be real. Though. I would love for that.
Well, let's read it anyways. J-Rock's supergroup,
Lex,
The Last Rock Stars, announced today its move to the big screen for the feature-length action blockbuster, The Final Rock Stars. Band members promised
Final rock star.
they promised to flex their artistic prowess in ways connoisseurs of both music and cinema have yet to witness.
Oh my gosh, that is so. This is perfect.
I mean,
This is
Miyamoto could
exactly
totally
playing
freaking
into
do it. He's
people-
already-
Look at this picture,
They
man.
leaned hard.
It looks badass. Look at Moshiki and Yoshiki and Miyavi on the front cover. That looks legit, man. Good job on that one. The Final Rock Stars. Look at this. Wow, they went
They
all
leaned
out.
hard into it. They leaned hard into it, man. They
Okay,
did such a
so
cool-
this makes me wonder if their entire band name is a goof on themselves, you know?
Oh,
like,
that's true. Huh?
Maybe it's
The whole
all
thing
ironic.
sarcastic. Yeah.
Maybe that song was a joke that they put out.
It was.
I love this. They put director Michael Bay revealed plans for follow-on posters with Hyde and Sugizo,
Oh shit!
which will be released alongside a 2-minute red band trailer. I don't know what that means. Just in time for the 2023 Cannes Film Festival. That's great, dude. Can't believe I fell for that again.
I can appreciate the amount of detail they put into the poster and all that stuff. It's cool.
That
I
is
like
awesome.
them more. I like them more now. Honestly, that just
Same.
made me like them more.
So there's a vocal. When I got introduced to Vocaloid, it was actually way before like all these other stuff that I started listening to. When we were first doing Japanese reactions, there was a Vocaloid project called Utsp. And they're in the news. They're coming out with new stuff. They like
Utsp?
I guess they were like one of the first kind of, I guess, to break through a little bit. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but it was definitely one of the first bands I reacted to.
Utsp?
Yeah, Utsp. So
Nice segue, by the way.
maybe this is an April Fool's joke also. No, I was kidding. Vocaloid producer Utsp latest song Ga was released on YouTube on March 18th. I didn't know they were still putting out stuff, but we checked out some live stuff and I really liked how they introduced Vocaloid with actual vocals and the band. So it's just a pretty cool combination, you know? Just check it out. They have some good songs. I can't remember which ones we reacted to. Eric and I did them, but the song "God" roams around the dark and industrial sound while offering playful rhythms as a whole. It reminds us of trap metal, which I was like, trap metal. Dividing deeper into the song based on our own interpretation, we soon realize it criticizes societal norms of beauty. The title "God" references the insect moth, and in the lyrics, it compares it to the superior butterfly, despite their simiad current. I can't even pronounce that. All right, butterflies are often viewed.
Currentularity?
I don't know. More
That is not a
words
word.
I've never
They
heard
made
of.
that word up. That's not a word.
Okay.
It does look like it has a spell check
I
underlined.
was way saying
look,
about
they
speaking earlier.
no, look, they accidentally highlighted something and then moved it. It's supposed to say
Similarities.
Oh.
similarities. Yeah.
And current is just between similarities.
Sorry, J-Rock
Similar
News.
and currentularities.
Guys, there's this thing called Chat GPT. You can post your article in there and fix your things instantaneously. I was like,
Hey guys,
I was like, bro, I'm reading
Sorry.
this so weird. I didn't realize it was all. good. Muffled like that.
Hey, I gotta go in about 5 minutes. So
All
if there's
right.
anything you want to talk about with me before I go?
Let me finish this article real quick. So, current similarities between butterflies are often viewed as a beautiful, desirable, while moths are seen as disgusting and inferior, bringing attention to the biases of prejudices in today's society. So, it's pretty intriguing. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Trap metal can be good, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have you guys heard anything by them before? No.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Nope.
All right.
That's an interesting concept, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
It's
is.
like, I don't know if it's so much society determining that as it is just people's personal preference.
True. Yeah. As a whole.
Valid.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything for Champ before he leaves? Because all of this is going to be speed through news, anyways. Before we get to the top 10.
I'll let me bring up two things.
Okay.
Because I checked out a couple songs before we came on here, and I just wanted to mention those because you mentioned bands in Discord earlier. I listened to Sisega for the first time.
Oh, we're going to talk about them too. Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Oh, so what song were you going to talk about?
They just released one, Hanabi, and it's just released a month ago. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. That was one of the ones I listened to. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
so
awesome.
Good. Everything about it is awesome.
Isn't it?
There was not a part of that song where I was like, no, it just kept getting better and better. And I was like, by the end of it, I was just like, that was one of the coolest songs I've heard all year. And then I listened to Sports, their song Sports after that, because it was just the next one on the album. And that one was awesome too. It was a little more toned down. It was awesome in a different way, but it was still just as like, her vocals are awesome, dude. When she screams, it's crazy. And like, the technicality of the guitar riffs, it just never ends. There's these cool ass guitar riffs constantly, and they're always changing up.
I was blown away by him.
What did you think about the song, Ryan?
Oh, I loved it. I've listened to everything they have a lot. I'm going to see them in Japan. That was like a ticket I've already had for like a while ago.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear.
In like a 200-person venue, dude. It's going to be insane.
Well, we cannot wait to hear your review of that, man. I definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be badass. Wave, what did you think?
Hey, I got you, Gordon. By the way, just to respond to that.
Right on.
That quote you just put up there. I got you, Gordon.
Good.
I DM'd you on Discord, so DM me back.
Sweet.
Wave, what did you think about that song? You said you heard it.
Yeah, I reacted to it, and at this moment, I can't really remember it because I only heard it that one time.
Okay.
So, sorry, but I think I enjoyed it. Can you play like a little snippet of it real quick?
Oh, I just closed the window. Sorry.
Oh, dang it. Well, go watch my reaction if you want to know what I thought of it.
Wave, you go watch your reactions.
Yeah, you watch your reaction.
Then come back and talk to us about what you said.
I did for Hades and Tone Spoon and Asterism this morning.
Yeah, that's my bad, guys. I got the news to them a little late. Normally, I give them the songs ahead of time so they can actually review them. That was my bad. Forgot to send that up.
Let's talk about that next song that you just had up.
Yes, Pale Dust, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought it was really fun, and it also is brutal as fuck and very interesting. I loved it, though. I loved it so far.
This was the first time I ever heard Pale Dust before.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a song you should have heard first, but
it was awesome. I'm so happy I heard that song first.
Okay,
dude.
good.
I was not expecting it at all. I was kind of coming into it like, okay, probably like another hardcore type band or whatever. Yeah. Like for whatever reason, that was an impression I had of them before I listened to this. And then they start singing this like kids bop shit in the beginning, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell is this? And then these brutal ass guitar chugs with the pinch harmonic started coming in, and they start screaming to this like off time verse, and then the kids bop comes back again a little later, and I'm just it was perfect. Oh, it was perfect, dude. It literally didn't sound like any other song that I've heard while doing this.
I'm telling you right now,
very
Champ,
different.
Their other songs are the same way. Like if you listen to Black Ice, I can send you a whole list. They are amazing. I love the band. I cannot wait to see them live. They're so good. I know
you do. You've been trying to get us to listen to them for a long time, and I was just
they're so good.
Whatever.
They're underrated.
And then I listened to them, and this is awesome.
This is my new Maximum Hormone, I would say. Pretty much. This Maximum Hormone doesn't want to put out music anymore, but but they're so underrated, man. I really do. Like they're at 11,000 subs. Like they have some really good. I can see why people wouldn't like them. They are out there. They are out there.
It's weird.
There's one.
Did we listen to them together?
There's one with
I'll be right back.
There's one with a female vocalist that was just phenomenal. I can't remember her name. I'm gonna type it in right now. I can't remember. It was like one of my favorite songs by them.
Did we listen to them on Patreon with?
I thought so. Didn't we?
Maybe we did like a.
It's like none of us had heard it before.
It was a live show, right?
Maybe. Because we were like, Alan's been telling us all to listen to this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
what?
I think we might have listened to one song.
BBB is a great song. Black Ice is amazing. There's
whatever we listened to wasn't as cool as this one. This one was freaking awesome. I loved every second of this one. I liked it as much as the Sega song that I listened to, which I loved them both. Like I'm so glad that you put these in the Discord, Alan, because they both opened my ears like completely. Dude, I want to hear more from both of them.
I'm so excited that you said that. I really am, because I really think they're just they're underrated. Yeah, we added them to Discord. I realized Sega wasn't in there. I'm like, oh, we need to add them.
Oh, dang.
There was another band, too, that I realized wasn't in there. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, crap. I forgot to tell Pubaka about this band, too. So we did add them in there. There's some we're missing. So if you guys see a band we're missing on there, let us know in the Discord if we are. Oh, Fake Gear wasn't in there. I was like, what? I was like, how did I miss Fake Gear? That was another one.
There was one more you told us to listen to. Do you remember what it was?
Go ahead, Wave. What did you know?
It was Cynical B who shared Paladin Dusk with us. How do you say it? It was during our live streams. Because I reacted to it, I think, and then I watched Champ's live stream where he reacted to it.
Slay is great. That is a great song. The other song that I was talking about that just came out was the Auto song that came out on April 10th.
Was it? Yeah. Was it the live?
It is a live one, yes.
Did any of you guys listen to that?
This one, I've heard the old one. I forgot to listen to this one. This one I forgot to. What did you think?
I thought it's definitely not my favorite song by her, but it was the first time that I had watched her like live. Like I've seen a live show from her before, but she was like hidden behind the screen or something. And in this one, she's actually in front of the screen. She's like there. So it was the first time that I actually like saw her physical form while she was singing, even though they black out like the face so you can't see what she looks like, which is actually cool. It's like a silhouette singing. Apparently that song that they posted was the 21st song of that concert that she sang, and her voice was still just so incredibly powerful. So thinking about it being over 20 songs later, we're talking about hours later.
Holy crap, right? I didn't know that.
She literally, it could have been, if I didn't read that comment, to find that out, I would have thought this could have been the first song that they played, because she sounded so good. The song itself, I've heard better from her, but the way that she did the vocals live, oh my God, it does not let you down, dude. She's freaking amazing.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for this.
Oh,
go ahead, Wave. I'll mention that.
I watched the Addo performance too, and like I had no idea that was a 20th or 20 plus songs in, because I was just blown away by her live vocal control and everything. Like she is as good, if not better, than she is on the recorded versions.
What was it?
Crazy.
What stuck out to you, Wave, when you were listening to her sing?
Well, like you could hear the raw organic sound that you don't always get from the studio recordings, but it was still so spot on. Her control, her ability to switch between the different parts of her voice, you know, she has like gritty stuff, and she can also go soft and just different. I don't know. It was so effortless.
Yeah,
it does feel really effortless with her. For me, I took my main takeaway was the power. Like she just at that point in the concert just came across as so incredibly powerful and depth. Like her voice had so much depth still. You would think that it would start to fade away as the show goes on, but it didn't at all. Like it sounded. She's really got this incredible ability to navigate her vocal style. Like he was just talking about when the rasp comes in and stuff like that, and you hear that on the albums. you assume the album version is the best version of her doing that. I'm not necessarily convinced that's the case anymore after hearing a couple live tracks from her, where I think that as amazing as the album versions are, she has this extra kind of oomph, this extra little bit of like power and aggression that comes through on the mic, the live, that I think makes probably listening to all of her live versions worth it after you hear the recorded version.
Mikoto said Otto is singing in her range, so she's not going to tire. Well, I kind of disagree. You still can get tired when, I mean, her range is insanely vast. So I guess maybe that could be true, but that'd be crazy if that range is all comfortable to her, you know? She is young to keep up that stamina, really, you know, for singing. Yeah. So there's that too.
Stuff used to be so much easier when I was 19 than it is now.
Yeah. Crazy. So that could be it too. Because as she gets older, who knows? You think she'll be able to carry on a 20 song set and be that powerful afterwards? Who knows, you know?
I don't know, but she'll probably be rich enough in the next 2 years that she never has to work again if she doesn't want to.
So true.
Right? I just want to shout out the super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. He said, Alan goes to Japan. Wave has to take over the following GG podcast and cover Alan getting arrested for stalking MTH and screaming, make new music. Facts.
You should make a shirt, Alan, when you go to Japan. Make a shirt that just says MTH. Make, you know what? Fucking music.
Yeah. Since we're so good at like stealing band T-shirt ideas, let's go ahead and make a Maximum Hormone shirt saying "Make new music, Maximum Hormone." There, just that simple, right? Make new music, MTH. Got it, Ryan?
Love it.
Do it. We'll just sell it on it. They would probably love it when they saw
it. Oh my God, we get that
shirt. They'd buy one and then make a video saying "fuck you."
Oh my God, that would be hilarious! Like all the Maximum, because you know how Maximum Hormone is known for like trolling their fans. Also, that would be great if we get a bunch of MTH fans all together, buy this shirt that says "Make new music, MTH," and we wear them to one of their concerts. That would be badass.
That would be so fucking funny, bro. I would respect you 10 times.
Because the fans...
Anybody. Yeah. Anybody. 10 times the respect if you do that.
We got it. Come on, MTH fans out there. Let's do this. Let's get this. We'll make this shirt.
Oh my God. Imagine if you could get like 30 people to do it and like go to one of the shows. You all like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Together. They would see it. They would see it.
It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious.
They would probably laugh about it. I think they would laugh about it. They would be like, no, and then they pull out like some chicken wings and be like, we're just gonna eat these instead.
Yeah.
No.
That Twitter post was hilarious though by Daisuke, where he's like, we don't even make music anymore, we just eat. I was like, this asshole.
We make food, not music.
We make food, not music. That's right. That's what it was. It's so classic. Hey guys, we've been working on some stuff, and we can do official announcements on May 1st. But I can announce this finally. We did get a Guys and Guys website going. You know, we got our own website starting. It's still a little bit in progress, but you guys should go check it out. It has everything centralized in one area. We're going to have newsletters coming out soon where you'll get a newsletter of everything that we talk about topic wise. It comes to you like once a week. So if you do want to join our email list over on here, you just click sign up at the top and you just put it in here. And we're just trying to get a gauge of where all the fans are and stuff like that and send you guys this stuff before we talk about it. So a new thing that I've been working on this past couple weeks is we're going to be doing more clips and trying to be more active at like hitting the news right away, and then we do the podcast on Sunday where we talk about all the articles that we put out throughout the week. And yeah, so that's one of the things that been in the works behind the scenes.
Did you give them the address for the website?
Yeah, absolutely. Guysandguys.com is going to be the one, but here is where you can add your email for that. There it is.
There's nothing on the screen.
Alan, did you supply your picture for the site?
Huh?
Did you supply your picture for the site, or is that an AI rendering of you?
It's an AI rendering of me.
That's sexy.
Yeah, that's his pro.
Wow, look at that swoop.
By the way, if you think Ryan and Champs and Waves bio is a little weird, it's because I wrote it for them.
Oh, it's up.
Right? Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it
I
yet.
wanna
Did you
see
really
it
write
now.
it for us?
He's going to if we don't get our shit together.
I've
No,
been
I got-
asking for
we
a
got
bio for 2 weeks now, and I haven't gotten nothing. So I'm like, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna make one for you guys. I'll have Chat GPT write it up for me. I'll be like,
It might be
Yeah,
better
use,
that
use
way.
AI.
At this point, GPT doesn't know who I am, so it'll be interesting. I'm not
I don't
popular enough.
I don't know what to say in a bio.
you know, just
Well, you talk about yourself.
State your name. This is what I do.
Just take my YouTube bio.
my name is Wave.
I
That's
like
the bio. I'm just gonna write it up. But anyways, we'll announce more stuff on May 1st. We got exciting things coming for the podcast. We're looking to expand this out as far as we can, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for the support. It's because of you guys we're able to get this done and make it happen, and it's really exciting. So we can spread Japanese music news to as many as we can. And then it's really exciting to do. But let us know, guys, if there's any changes you want us to make, anything, ideas, suggestions. You can always drop it over at Discord. We do have a suggestion channel over there in the Discord if you guys have any ideas or how we can make stuff better.
Yeah. And did we get the Tone Spoon and Hades on that list?
Hades, I think, is a channel in Discord. If it's not, I will let no, Hades is not on there, and this is a new band too. How long have they been together now?
They were a reforming of a band that was together, but they got a new singer and changed their name.
Okay. And what was that last one you said?
Huh?
And what was that last one you said?
Tone Spoon.
Tone Spoon. Tell us about that.
Very small band right now. They I think are creeping up on 300 subscribers on YouTube, but holy crap, the music quality is insane.
I'm looking
Like,
it
if you
up
like
right now.
Polka Dot Stingray and what'd you say?
I'm looking it up right now, but that's something.
Yeah. Should play a little bit of their latest song just so people can get a taste.
Yeah,
Because
so
I feel like they're so underrated right now.
your reaction comes up first.
Really?
Tone Spoon with
200.
Mawaru.
97
Oh,
subscribers.
jeez. That's the original sound on. I can't hear.
No, it's not. But it was for them anyways. But I just played for that
okay,
clip.
good.
Yeah. That does sound really good, man. Holy
Very
crap.
proggy.
Very proggy.
proggy.
Under 300 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe right now.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Tone Spoon.
Guys, you guys,
Tone
subscribe.
Spoon. Got it.
When I
We're
reacted
there
to
in the
them, I
beginning,
think
finally.
they were at like 189 subs
Wow,
or something like
right
that. I don't even remember. But let's help them get some recognition here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that sound is really good just from the little bit snippets that I just played up. It's really good.
Yeah, it sounded cool. All right, guys, I got to go.
Okay, man.
All right. Have a good rest of the podcast. Adios.
All
Thank
right.
you.
everybody.
Have a good one,
Have a
man.
good day.
Shaba says, I must say that this is one of the best sites I've seen in the last few years for online personalities. Homepage has everything. Big fat logo, some interesting links, and links to members. Top notch. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That was all Alan and his TBA assistant.
Yeah. We'll announce that on May 1st. Can't say anything yet, but we'll announce the mystery person that's helping out tremendously with all this stuff. So,
Double Ryan.
Double
Two
Ryan.
Ryans, one bear. Wait.
Oh yeah, 2 Ryans, 1 bear. we're gonna leave no context to that. Yeah, no need to explain. We don't need to explain that one.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
By the way,
I don't either,
also
so it's all Alan.
also on that site we have Simno's top 10 there too, easily accessible. It'll update as he's doing it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix these scenes. It's freaking disaster. It's driving me nuts. Ah! All right, I think I got it. All right, fuck it. All right, it's gonna stay there. But also, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh well. Hey guys, I know the stream has been dipping out. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, we're gonna repost the stream afterwards without all the glitches and stuff because it'll be smooth for the recording. So I do apologize for that if it's been glitching out a lot. And then, but the actual quality one will be up afterwards.
Cool.
All right. Got some
Did
shotgun
we
news
cover
here.
all that news?
We got more, man.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not done.
Nice. All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Matt Knowles, for the super chat. He says Tone Spoon has a 5-song EP on Spotify too, and I really enjoyed it. Well worth a listen. There we go.
Thank you, Matt.
Lynch reborn with new album. Respected Japanese rock band Lynch. Complete. I hate it when I do that. When I zoom in and I lose where I'm reading. This is the greatest thing ever. Man, everyone's leaving. Respected Japanese rock band Lynch complete their long-awaited comeback with powerful new album Reborn, out now internationally from JPU Records. The release follows the band's spectacular show at Japan's legendary Nippon Budokan Arena, making their official return from hiatus a few months ago. Reborn features 10 tracks and is the first album in the band's long history to have tracks written by all 5 members. In a video message recorded, especially for the band's international fandom, bassist Akinori comments, I think you'll find a wide range of unique songs, so I believe you can feel the new Lynch. So they got a new sound. I'm excited to check that out. Have you heard any of it, Ryan?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Baby Beard was just in Chile. They had a really successful show out there. Very colorful. I'm like trying to figure out how they got all those colors back there. So for those of you listening, it's like a pastel crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on back there. Huh. What is it? It must be the light that they're shining on the crowd, but it looks like a cool venue.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It's like in the middle of a freaking garden. It looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that's so crazy. Like the stages, the gates are pretty far back, so it looks like they had a really successful show out there. That's cool to see. Crystal Lake is also out and about. They just got added to a new festival with Sim. We got Cold Rain. To name a few, we got Rotten Grafty. It's a really cool Japanese band. Also, we got the Oral Cigarettes. This is in Japan, of course. So a lot of bands out in there. Also, I was talking with my buddy Hector earlier this week, actually last night, and he lived in Japan back in the 90s, from 90 to like 98. We're going to have him on the podcast. So I did put up a poll about this band called Super Junkie Monkey, and he has a lot. Yeah. Huh?
That band's freaking awesome,
dude.
I just learned about them a few months ago, and I'm like, if I would have heard this band back in the 90s when they were together, because it was like, it's straight up like Faith No More, but more hardcore.
Yeah, it was crazy good.
Like, this band's freaking great.
He was showing me all these Japanese bands I still haven't heard. I was like, how do you know all this? He's like, you remember I lived there?
Wow, cool.
So he's showing me like all these bands, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. I'm like,
it's too much.
I'm like, you're coming on a podcast, sir. So him and I have a podcast planned. He's gonna talk about his time in Japan, and that's why he does so well. He did our commercial for the BABYMETAL cover. He's the one speaking Japanese on that. So he would do all the Japanese for the for those little commercial things that we would do. Cool. And so yeah, he'll be coming on soon, guys. That's gonna be a fun conversation. He's a really cool guy. He's helped out with music videos in the past. He's a video editor also. All right, we got Tricot. They are releasing a documentary show called Mitsugi that's coming out. And that's all the quick news I have for today. We're going to go ahead and jump into the top 10. Coming in at 10, we have Hanabiye falling down to 10, so they dropped 2 spots. Number 9, we have Bish also dropping 2 spots with Bye Bye Show. Number 8, we have Mirror Mirror going up 1 spot.
Yes.
Great track.
Dude, I'm obsessed with that song.
Light and Darkness falling down a spot. I guess BABYMETAL is just going to take over the charts. BABYMETAL, Metal Kingdom falling down a spot. Number 5, we have Dai Zero Khan, 10 Feet, dropping down 2 spots. Number 4, we have Yosobi. That's staying right right there. Then we got another Baby Metal, monochrome piano version, The First Take, dropping a spot to number 3. Number 2, we have Vondi. This is new. Such a Bitter Story. I like Vondi. From what I've heard so far by them, I do like them quite a bit. Especially that, I like the Chainsaw Man song. This is my favorite song by them. It's really good. Number 1, we have, again, Sim, Under the Tree. And we all know they're going to stay there for a very long time. And
have y'all heard the song yet?
Under the Tree? No.
I have. I liked it. It was really good.
Was that from something? Is it for another anime?
It's for Attack on Titan.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Nice.
The other final season for the final season, among other
Sim
final
plus
seasons.
Attack on
out, or
Titan
is it
equals number 1.
Well, they're going to have another final season, but this is the final season before the other final season.
Oh, it's like Elton John's farewell tours.
This is part 2, I think, of the final season, right, guys? Or something like that. It's very confusing.
Yeah. Is it out yet, or is it going to be?
It's already out. It's already out.
Oh, shit. I got to check it out, then. I got to find it.
Yeah, it's already out.
Final season part 2?
It's so
So
weird.
is it the same season number then? Just like they're stretching it out over a few
Yeah,
years?
there's a part 6 million of the final season, says Matt.
I wonder if there's enough people that are like, that's a fucked up way to end the series. They're like, all right, we'll make something else.
Guys, check out that song. Pi said she's never heard that song. Go check it out. It's really good. At number 10, we have Asterism this is the covers top list. Garage, Demon Slayer. By the way, Demon Slayer is releasing a new anime also. I did have that news article up here. I kind of closed it, but that did just come out. We got Sokininaro Arashi Truth coming in at number 9. Number 8, we have a new one, Nagara Project. Bochi the Rock in the band playing the band.
Dude, sweet.
Nice. Wave, have you heard this song? You've been
I've heard that
reacting to
band.
it.
Yeah, it was one of the first. It got blocked when I tried to put it on YouTube. So it's on my Patreon. But yeah, it was a cool song. And I'm really digging the series too. Bochi the Rock. Like, you guys, if you're looking for an anime to watch, I think you would. Well, you might like it. It is kind of dramatic in some spots. But, I mean, I can relate to it. So.
The last anime I watched was Chainsaw Man. I was gonna get into watching more, but like, oh man, there's just so much to do. Especially with this, I have to learn 20 songs in a week right now, so I'm like, here we go again. So I'm on the crunch.
20
crunch of
songs?
20 songs again. Yeah, I just joined a project. I can't pass up $150 for an hour and a half. You know, like, all right, and it's gonna be a continuous gig, so I had to do it.
You're a masochist, dude.
I know. I need money though.
Is it really
I need money though.
$150 for an hour and a half, or is it $150 for a week or so of learning shit?
No. Well, no. Here's the thing. That's true though. But this is multiple gigs. Like, this is a continuous gig. So
that's cool.
I'm like fully. I'm like the cover band official.
So it's the
member
initial
going in.
investment.
Exactly.
And then you'll.
But I'll take it, you know. So yeah, I'll be hour and a half to 2 hours. But it's an hour and a half of playing, you know, the breaks here and there or whatever. But I'm sure it'll be way more than 20 songs eventually. But you know how it is. They're easy songs. Like, that's not nothing crazy.
Cool.
Number 6, we have Turbulence going up a spot. Guitar Loneliness and Blue Planet by Kasoku Band. And was this on here before? It had to be, because it just went up a spot.
But that's also Bochi the Rock. Kasoku Band is the band that's in the Bochi the Rock.
So this is a Dutch band cover, Guitar Loneliness. So this is a Dutch band that's covering this song. Nice.
That's crazy.
So this
I think I saw this one.
Oh, you did? What'd you think?
I saw someone cover this song.
Yeah. All right. Shabo, the list is actually going to be listed on that website, man. If you want a clear cut of the list, it'll be up all over there. There's a top 10 section at the top tabs. You'll see top 10, and it's right there, and you can see it. The website will be also updated weekly.
Awesome.
Number 5, we have Foo Fighters Walk. And
Good for them.
By Nemophila. Really cool. Number 4, we have Soko Ninaru. doing Guitar Loneliness and Blue Planet by Kasaku Band also.
Yes, this was the cover I saw of. That's funny. The same songs on this list twice.
That is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Cynical just mentioned in the chat that you did see.
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
and Simno and Matt. Thank you guys.
They got you. And then we got Nomai, If I Could Be a Constellation by Kaseku Band. So Boshi to Rock just taking over, huh? The charts.
Yeah, dude.
Like everyone's covering them, huh? And then we got Hazuki, Rosier, Luna Sea cover. I haven't heard that one yet. I haven't heard any of these actually. Maybe just the Pellic one. And then Mei-chan just staying up there. What is up with this song? This has been on a chart for like ever. 17 weeks ago.
I reacted to it forever ago.
This is more than 3 months, right? Yeah.
What one is it?
Well, yeah. Right. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. That's the news. I wasn't even showing the screen. I'm sorry. The top 10 screen, but that's our merch thing. But by the way, if you want to buy merch, go ahead, check it out. We're gonna make a Maximum Hormone one real quick.
Ryan.
Yeah. Hold on.
Come on, just throw letters together.
No, it'd be super easy.
It is.
Midwest. No mention of Fuki solo album with Lisa X playing on one of the songs.
What?
Yeah. I did forget about that. Where's the link? Did you want to talk about that?
No, Midwest Metal just mentioned it in the chat. I didn't know.
I completely forgot. I had it on the list. There's so much news.
Spooky
guys,
of Unlucky Morpheus?
Guys, we're gonna miss stuff all the time. I'm sorry. Like there's like
There's
much
a lot,
news.
dude. We can't even cover the bands we want to talk about.
Yeah, there's like so much. There's only so much we can get to. But that's gonna get better soon.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna get better soon. So just stay with us. We know working on it. You know, we have things in the works that'll help us keep this more organized. But if there's
a suggestions thing in the Gaijin Guys Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go to if you go to the Discord and you want to remind us about anything that we might miss, I check it every time on Saturday when I put the whole news thing together. There's a thing that says topics for the show. Put it underneath topics for the show if you can't find a tab for the band. And then I always read it. I go through it Saturday. I've been trying to do a midweek review also, so I can keep track of it. Just be patient with us. Yeah, again, guys, for those watching on YouTube, I am so sorry about the stream dipping in and out. We will put the better quality version of the podcast up afterwards. Anyways, Fuki is doing a solo album, right? Is it new, just coming out?
Oh, here, I can look it up for you if you want to keep going.
Okay, yeah. I think that was it. Other than, I would just want to mention our Twitter, guys. If you could give us a follow over there, we got to get it to a certain amount for certain news outlets to take us serious, and get on some cool interviews that we have planned in the future. Make sure you go follow us over there. We have 226 followers. Japan likes Twitter a lot, so and they
basically, if you want us to have access to be able to talk to more bands and ask your questions to them, we need a bigger Twitter presence.
Yeah,
for them to talk to us. So,
yep, and we'll pull the questions always on Discord. We'll put up on YouTube if you can't get over to Discord for that. And did you guys find that? I kind of Googled it. New solo album from Fuki. I found something right here. Let me.
This is from 2019, though, that I see.
Oh yeah, this is 2019.
Anyone have a link?
Okay, maybe it's not new. Maybe it's just from a while ago. I don't know. I don't see anything.
There's a Miyako solo album coming out June 21st. It's her on piano.
That's
from
right.
Love Bites.
From Love Bites. Yes, that was the news I was thinking about. Right there, yeah. So Miyake is coming out with a solo
by
album.
Metallica.
What?
Miyako's doing
Far Beyond the Sun, Yngwie Malmsteen, but she's doing it on piano.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited about that.
Do you have the link?
Dude, Miyako is such a genius.
Yeah, she is brilliant.
Can you send me the link to that, Ryan, in Discord?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm really scared. I'm really excited to see that. I'm really scared.
I'm really scared.
I'm really scared, guys.
I just saw that video of her from 2018 playing piano and guitar. She was like doing rhythm on guitar with tapping chords and playing this lead on the
Yeah.
keyboard at the same time. I was like,
Here it
it's hard
is.
not to just be enamored with Miyako.
All right, so this is coming out June 21st. This is Miyako debut solo EP, and we're gonna have Battery, Metallica, The Loner, Gary Moore, Far Beyond the Sun, Ewing Malmsteen, Eagle Fly Free, Halloween, Burn, Deep Purple, Addicted, Love Bites, Eagle Fly Free music video, Addicted music video, and Inside the Piano documentary will be on the DVD. That's really cool, man.
Burn on only piano?
Oh, dude, it's probably gonna be
That's
killer.
insane.
It's probably gonna be insane, dude. It's gonna be some crazy stuff. Yeah, you're about to witness her talent in all its glory. I mean, she's a great piano player, man. She's a phenomenal piano player. And that piano
And
looks
guitarist,
beautiful.
like, what the heck?
That
I've never
piano's
seen someone
beautiful.
so good at two instruments at the same time.
Really?
Because like it's like a master level of both, which takes. I feel like a lot of people can only master one instrument, even if they play others. But
Jeff Fenn says she even has her own merch and stuff. That's really cool.
Nice.
Undead Ninja said I'll have the documentary and stuff I can get uploaded for you guys to watch once released, Alan. Nice. Thank you, Undead. I appreciate it.
Well,
thank you.
Make sure you go ahead and support them, of course, and get the DVD from Miyako.
Speaking of Undead Ninja, they're the ones that showed me that they've been showing me so much Love Bite stuff, like getting me caught up on the history, and they're the ones that showed me that Miyako playing guitar and piano at the same time. So thank you for that.
right on.
I don't know if there's a pre-order. Somebody's asking in chat if there's a pre-order for this. I do not see anything there. It says available exclusively on Victor Online store. So I'm sure we can go to Victor Online and you'll have it there. They'll have something there about it, possibly. But anyways, is there anything I missed, guys? You guys want to mention before we end it today? All right. Well, guys,
Nope.
it was a fun podcast. Well, please, guys, if you could help us out, if people are like, "Where's the podcast? Why is it not up?" If you could help us out, letting them know it'll be up shortly. I'd appreciate it. It takes about 20, 30 minutes to get uploaded, and then we'll get it on there. Thank you all to everybody that super chatted. Really appreciate all the support, and really excited for these next 2 months, guys. We got a lot of shows we're going to be covering. Remember, we're doing extra
Yeah. Made next month.
Dude, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see BAND-MAID. I just realized I want to see them.
Same.
Where are you guys going to see BAND-MAID?
Going to Atlanta.
Nice.
I just, are they playing? I don't know if I can get to a show.
Do you guys
damn.
think they are ever going to release more dates for August, or were they just talking about that festival
I don't know.
for August dates?
Damn, I was gonna go to the Nashville because somebody offered Ryan and I tickets to the Nashville show, and we're going to see Man with a Mission though on May 21st.
Oh, the same day.
It's the
That's
same
right.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much to go to, but I was like, I gotta go to one Man with a Mission. You know, I already saw BAND-MAID 8 times already, so that'd be just getting greedy at that point.
Yeah. I thought about going to Detroit because it's the closest one to me, but with Rosie's pregnancy and everything, I just don't think we can make it work this year unless it's in Minneapolis.
Yeah. You just said if you're in Chicago the 21st, just drive to Detroit for the show on the 24th. I don't have the money, man. I really would. That's a good idea because then I would have, because it is going to be weird just to fly in Chicago. I don't have a place to stay or nothing, so I'm just flying in there to see Man with a Mission, and I'm floating around at that point. So, because I have free points for a flight, so that's why I figured to do it. Maybe I can see if I have more free points with another card, but I doubt it. Put those to use. But anyways, guys, appreciate you all. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
See you later. Remember, extra podcasts this week. It's going to be on Wednesday. There's going to be a lot of podcasts this week because we have BABYMETAL playing. We have BAND-MAID playing. We're bringing fans on to talk about the shows. So stay tuned for that. And see you guys.
Sweet. Thank y'all.
See you.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
And good night.
Whatever.